Today is the day we've all been waiting for. Today I've been waiting for. We are learning the verse to What It Is by Red Hot Chili Peppers. My name is Stuart. I got a good night's sleep last night. Feeling good. This is the coolest part of the song. Let's get right into the bass line to the song. You just heard me playing it. Now I'm gonna not hear you learning it. Nothing I just said is false. Would you please slap the E string, the top string, like this? There it is. We learned how to slap a couple lessons ago. We did some more of it one lesson ago. Now we're putting it all together into a big pot to play the coolest bass line of the late 80s, early 90s by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Except for they had some other good bass lines too. But this is a good one. We're about to learn a good bass line. Slap that top string. There we go. I'm muting the bottom strings over here with my fingers. Just playing that top one. Boom. Boom. There it is. All right, now immediately following that open string, I'd like you to mute the top string, all the strings. Just mute them with your left hand like we talked about, and then hit the top string again. So we've got open, mute. Open, mute, open, mute. We already did something like this not too long ago. It was a piece of pie. Now, this is a second piece of pie we're having. Open, mute, open, mute. Do it with me. Open, mute, open, mute, open, mute, open, mute. Beautiful. All right. Next, get your pointer finger up on the 3rd fret of the low E string, up on that top string. And then you're gonna slap that 3rd fret on the top string. And then immediately following that note, you are going to hammer on to the 5th fret with your pinky. So we go play 3rd fret with the pointer finger, hammer on with the pinky. Notice my other fingers are also hammering on. You don't need those fingers, but if your other fingers help, it just keeps your hand a little more relaxed. It puts a little bit more strength into your hammer on. So we've got open, mute, 3, hammer on, like that. If I slow it down, it's open, mute, 3rd fret, hammer on. And bow, hit, boca. That was open, hit, boca. All right. A little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was a lot faster. Open, mute, 3, 5. And open, mute, 3, 5. I'm all with my thumb over here. No finger popping yet. Just thumb, 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 thumb. Oh, I said an extra thumb. It's open, thumb, thumb, hammer. There we go. All right. Finally, pointer finger gets to get involved. We've got... Oh, wait, not yet. Not yet. I lied. I'm a liar. I keep lying. After that hammer on, you're going to play the muted top string again. So open, mute, 3, 5, mute. Like that. It's bow, pit, boogie, pa, open, mute, 3, 5, mute. While you are playing that muted top string, your pointer finger, so see, I wasn't lying, your pointer finger does get involved here. While you play that muted note, your pointer finger is going to find its way right in between the G and D strings right there. So when I hit with my thumb, my curved pointer finger is just going to insert right into there. See that? See my pointer finger right there? My pointer finger's over here. Then, boom, thumb comes down. Oh, pointer finger's right there grabbing onto the D string. Perfect, because what comes next is you're going to play the 5th fret on the D string, and you're going to pop it with your pointer finger. We talked about popping before, remember? It was a good time. The last video, if you didn't watch part 2, go do that. Also, there was one pop in part 1, but I recommend that you watch part 1, and then you watch part 2, and then you watch this one, and then there's going to be a part 4. But this is the good one. You probably don't have to worry about part 4. You can just stop after this one, because part 4 just has extra junk. It's boring. Nobody wants to see it. Maybe I won't even make it. I don't know. Depends on what mood I'm in. All right. So we've got open, mute, 3, 5, mute, pop, 5th fret, pointer finger, snuck its way between those strings. And if you remember from the last lesson, we want to get the finger like really underneath that D string. If you break your string, I'll buy you a new one. I'm not going to buy you a new one. But you're not going to break the string. Just get your finger underneath that string, act like you're going to yank it off the bass, but instead your finger is just going to slide out and pop it. What makes the sound is the string smacking against the frets as it plays the note. It just comes there and it whacks against the frets. And it makes that popping sound that we all know and love. So we've got open, mute, 3, 5, mute, pop. Let's do that a few times. Open, mute, 3, 5, mute, pop. Here we go. And open, mute, 3, 5, mute, pop. Karate chop. Open, mute, 3, 5, mute, chop. Pop. Hey, boom. Pookie, pooka, bing, bong, hey, one more time. I'm making all these sounds. I'm kind of just doing it because I don't know what I'm doing and it's fun to do. I'm also doing it because it lets me feel the rhythm, not just in my hands, but with my entire body. As I make these sounds, it legitimately is serving a purpose. It's like a James Brown kind of thing where I'm punctuating the rhythm with my voice, and I hear it and I feel it. And it's very rhythmic percussive style, and I just like to have the rhythmic percussive noises come out of my mouth while I play. Well, should we add a few notes? Let's add a few more notes. All right, so we've got boom, bang, kicky, booka. Then you are going to release the D string. Your fingers are going to come off over here, and you're going to now pop the D string open. So we've got this. Hey. So there's a tiny little gap there. We play 5, and then a little pause, and then open. And I can play with my eyes closed. Pretty cool. All right. Eyes are open. I think there's nothing to do other than just add the next note. 5th fret on the A string. 2nd string from the top. Pointer finger on the 5th fret. We are going to slap that A string, that 2nd string from the top, with our thumb. Like that. I think we've talked about this in the past, but it's really hard to aim your thumb right at the A string and not hit the surrounding strings. Therefore, my thumb over here with my left hand wraps up over the top and mutes the top string. Pointer finger is pushing on the A string, but it's just kind of lightly touching the strings down below. You can even use your other fingers to do that. We want every string to be muted except for the A string. Check it out. Top string, muted. A string, note. D string, muted. G string, muted. So it doesn't even matter if my aim over here is any good because the A string is the only one that can make a note. You play that note and then immediately hammer on to the 7th fret. See that? That was the same move we had in the first part of the song when we went. Remember that? Remember that hammer on? Now we're putting it in the middle of this part. It's a crazy world we live in where we can take notes from one part of a song and just put them in a different part of the same song. Open, mute, 3, 5, mute, 5, open, 5, 7. Should we we try it together kind of slowly? Maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey. Oh. All right. We literally have 2-ish notes left. Literally 2-ish notes left. You do that hammer on. Then you're just gonna hit the top string muted again. I'm muting it. It's already muted by my thumb. My thumb over here comes down, smashes that like button, smashes that top string. Then with my pinky over here, I'm gonna go up to the 9th fret of the G string and pop it. We're gonna pop the G string. I think this is our first time popping the G string. Popping the G string is fun because you get to just get your pointer finger right under that skinny string. It's not hard to grab, and it just effortlessly, there's not as much mass there, and your finger just easily gets that popping sound. I wish we could pop it like 20 times, but we can only do it one time right here. So we're gonna go, hey, what happened just now is for a very brief moment in time, I forgot how to play the song. So we're gonna step back and we're gonna play it from the beginning slowly. We're gonna make it up to that 9th fret. It's gonna be incredible. We're gonna tell all our friends about it, and it's gonna be great. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we did it! All right, here we go. We're gonna do it so slowly that you're gonna think back to this time and go, how did I ever even play it so slowly? And you're gonna be telling your grandkids about how slowly you played this song today. Today's Groundhog Day for me, by the way. It's a couple weeks after Groundhog Day for you. But today's Groundhog Day, February 2nd, 2022. Very slowly. Bon, clip, boca, tonka, ga, boca, ga, hey, boca, ga, ga, boca, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open, mute, 3, 5, mute 5, open 5, 7, mute 9. Oh boy, hot dog, let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mute. You don't start with the muted string. Silly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open. Mute. 3, 5. I have decided it's too difficult to say what's happening as I'm playing it. Also, I don't think it helps anybody. I think it just confuses everybody. So I'm not going to do it anymore. I don't care what anybody says. I'm not doing it. So we sort of have finished it, but we kind of have to add one more note. I'll show you what I mean. But before we get to that, what I anticipate as being the primary problems that you run into while you are attempting to learn and practice and perfect this riff. What's a riff? A riff is a short, repeated, rhythmic part. That's my definition. That's my truth. But while you are learning this riff, here's what I anticipate perhaps going wrong. Number 1, you're going to try to play it too fast. It's going to be a mess. That's why I keep playing slow. You probably even want to do it slower than I'm doing it. Just go slowly. Make sure you're getting all the notes. I say this a lot, but I feel very strongly about it. The other thing that's going to happen, specifically with playing a song like this, with slapping and thumping and popping, is you're not going to play hard enough. On bass, you have to play hard when you are slapping. When you hit that top string, hit it hard. When you're popping the bottom strings, it feels like I'm trying to break the strings. The strings are strong. I'm almost certainly not going to break them, but I'm really pulling them hard. You're gonna get blisters from this, or at the very least, it's gonna irritate your fingers. You get used to it after you do it for a couple months. After you do it for a couple months, your fingers won't hurt anymore, but they are going to hurt for a little while, and you're just gonna have to deal with that. Here's my suggestion. Practice this with your volume all the way down. Or, I mean, you obviously just don't have to be plugged into an amp at all, but do it without any sort of amplification, no volume. Then, no matter how hard you play, it's not that loud. You're not going to freak out the people in your house. It's just, it encourages you to play harder. Sometimes I know if you're plugged in, you're going through an amp and you pop a string, it's a lot of noise and you're self-conscious about what's it going to sound like, and so you maybe are a little timid. Just turn your volume all the way down and just go to town. Just hit the strings as hard as you can. Now, I was saying something about we have to add one more note. It's true. It's true, but we're not going to just tack a note onto the end. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to play that same riff 2 times in a row, but the second time we change the last note. That was a complicated way to say that, but check it out. We play the riff. Then we immediately start it over. So right after you play that 9th fret, you just go right back to the beginning, like so. Hey. See how I just started it over? And then the last note, instead of going up to 9 on the G string with your pinky, I want you to play 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the D string with your middle finger. So it starts off the same. Then instead of going up to 9, your middle finger just hits 6 on the D string, pop it, and then start over again. Ooh, I botched that last note. This is the verse to the song, so they play it a ton of times. I'm gonna say maybe 8 times in a row, and then Anthony Kiedis, the singer from Red Hot Chili Peppers, does a rap that is so old-fashioned, he might as well start with "My name is Anthony, and I'm here to say." He doesn't, but I swear to goodness, it is a dated rap. It also sounds like not to criticize Anthony Kiedis, one of the most successful rock singers of all time, but it's not the best performance from him on this song. Go check it out. Sometimes I've heard this song referred to as Nina's song. On the album that I have it on Out in LA by Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's called What It Is. It's great. What do you say we play through this together at a medium speed 3 times, random number, and then we call it a day. Groundhog Day. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey! One more time. 3 feels weird. Doing it 3 times feels weird. Should have been 2 or 4. Let me play it one more time fast for you just for fun. That's it. My name's Stuart, and I'm here to say thanks for watching this video. Next time, I'm going to have a couple other parts to the song, but none of them are as cool as this. So enjoy this while you got it. Take care. Be kind to each other. Peace.